After many months locked in bitter cold, winter finally retreats. Thin layers of ice slowly melt beneath the first rays of spring sunlight. Streams that were once frozen begin to whisper through the forest again. Trees, seemingly asleep for so long, start to awaken. From barren branches, tender green buds emerge, fresh, fragile, and full of promise. The air changes, not only warmer, but filled with anticipation. For this forest, spring is not just another season of the year. It is the beginning of life, and the first messengers of spring are the birds. The return after a 1,000-mile journey. From the distant south, flocks of migratory birds begin to appear in the sky. They have crossed oceans, deserts, towering mountains, and violent storms. Some travel thousands of kilometers just to return to the very place where they were born. For humans, such a journey would be unimaginable. But for birds, it is instinct. Weary wings glide over the forest canopy. The sound of beating wings blends with the breath of the spring wind. Some birds stop to rest, while others press on, determined to find their familiar stretch of forest. Miss one forest, miss one valley, miss one stream, and it can mean losing everything. Because the breeding season lasts only a very short time. The race for territory. As the first birds return, the forest quickly grows loud. The silence of winter is gone. Now, birdsong echoes through every corner of the woodland. But do not be fooled by these sounds. They are not just songs welcoming spring. They are declarations of ownership. Every good branch, every safe hollow, every insect-rich patch of land, all become contested prizes. Male birds sing louder, longer, and more persistently. They spread their wings, displaying their most vibrant plumage. Some circle in the air, others dance along branches. The weaker ones must retreat. In the world of birds, there is no room for hesitation. The art of courtship, when sound becomes a weapon. Spring is the season of love, but love in the natural world is never simple. Male birds must prove that they are strong, that they control good territory, that they can protect future offspring. Birdsong is not only a call to attract a mate, it is a resume of survival. Female birds listen carefully. They observe, they compare. A weak song, dull feathers. A poor territory, any of these can mean rejection. Only the finest individuals are chosen. This is how nature ensures the next generation will be stronger. Building the nest, the beginning of a family. Once a pair is formed, a new race begins. Nest building. Each species has its own architecture. Some use dry twigs and moss. Some skillfully weave grass into pouch-like nests. Others take advantage of old tree hollows. A nest must be sheltered from cold winds, high enough to avoid predators, strong enough to withstand sudden spring rains. The male often brings the materials. The female carefully arranges every detail. Every small twig, every strand of grass forms the foundation for a life yet to come. Fragile eggs, and then the moment arrives. The female lays her first eggs. Small, delicate, yet holding an entire world within. Incubation is the most stressful period. A heavy rainstorm, an unusually cold night. A snake slithering along a branch. Any of these can end all hope. The parents take turns incubating the eggs. They rarely leave the nest. Hungry, exhausted, yet patient. Because leaving, even for a moment, can mean forever. The moment life is born. After many long days of waiting, a tiny crack appears on the eggshell. Then another. Finally, a chick is born. Eyes tightly shut, body bare, completely helpless. In the first days, the chick knows only one thing: to open its mouth and call. It is the only way to survive. The endless struggle of parenting. From that moment on, the parents enter the harshest phase of all. They fly without rest, searching for insects, searching for seeds, searching for fruit, sometimes making hundreds of trips a day just to bring back a single bite of food. Meanwhile, the nest constantly faces danger. Snakes, foxes, birds of prey. One moment of inattention, and everything is lost. Parents are willing to risk their own lives to protect their young. The first lessons of life. Chicks grow quickly. Feathers appear, eyes open, calls change. They begin to observe the world around them. Parents teach their young how to recognize food, how to react to danger, how to balance on branches. Lessons without words, but essential for survival. The first flight, then comes the decisive day. The chick stands at the edge of the nest. A gentle wind blows. Below, an endless void. The parents perch nearby, calling softly. There is no force, only instinct pushing forward. A leap, wings flap awkwardly. A fall, then flight. The first flight is imperfect, but it is enough to change everything. From this moment on, the young bird begins its own life. Spring will pass, summer will come, then winter will return. But the cycle of birds never stops. The chicks of today will be the migrants of tomorrow. And one day, they too will return to sing the song of spring. In the natural world, there is no meaningless romance, only effort, sacrifice, and continuation. Spring does not simply bring life. It reminds us that life must always be earned.